Far Cry 3 is the story of a paradise that becomes a battleground, and how one man is changed by it forever. This video contains major spoilers for the entire game. Here is the full story of Far Cry 3, explained. Jason Brody and his friends arrive at the Rook Islands for what should have been the perfect vacation. They skydive, party, and explore, completely unaware of the danger waiting for them. But their fun ends instantly when they land near the territory of Vaas, Montenegro, a pirate captain known across the region for kidnapping tourists and selling them into slavery. Jason and his brother Grant are thrown into a makeshift prison camp. Grant, confident and tactical, plans their escape. For a moment, it seems they might actually make it out alive. But just as they reach the edge of the camp, Vaas catches them. He kills Grant right in front of Jason, leaving Jason in shock and barely able to move. Jason runs blindly into the jungle, chased by pirates, animals, and the raw fear of being hunted. When he finally collapses, he's rescued by locals, and his life on the island begins again, in a way he never expected. Jason wakes up in a Rakyat village, tended to by Dennis Rogers, a devoted member of the tribe. The Rakyat believe in destiny, in warriors shaped by hardship, and Dennis sees potential in Jason. He marks Jason with the Tatau, a symbol of responsibility, courage, and transformation. Jason hardly feels like a fighter, but Dennis insists. The island tests everyone, and Jason must grow stronger if he wants to save his friends. With Dennis's guidance, Jason learns to hunt, craft gear, and defend himself. Slowly, he adapts. The island's rules become clearer. Survive, act first, and fear nothing. Jason doesn't want violence, but he needs it. And each fight teaches him something new about who he can become, and who he must become. Jason starts searching the island for his captured friends, dismantling pirate outposts along the way. Each step forward pushes him deeper into the conflict. He finds Daisy, injured but alive, and brings her to Dr. Earnhardt, a fragile but well-intentioned doctor who shelters her while she recovers. Daisy's relief is immediate, but she can see the shift in Jason. He isn't the same person who arrived on the island days earlier. Jason next finds Lisa, trapped in a burning building after a pirate ambush. Despite the chaos around him, Jason breaks inside and carries her out. The rescue is desperate and emotional. Their relationship, once carefree, now held together by survival alone. He continues onward and rescues Oliver, escaping alongside him in a frantic chase across the water. Later, he finds Keith, who has endured horrific treatment under Hoyt's forces. Keith's rescue hits Jason deeply. Each friend he saves shows him more of what the island has taken from them. Every rescue strengthens Jason's resolve. He feels responsible for the island's suffering, and for ending it. Now the conflict between Jason and Vaas reaches its peak. Vaas captures Jason more than once, and each encounter becomes a psychological attack. We see the iconic definition of insanity speech. Not just a rant, but a moment that shows how deeply Vaas understands the cycle of violence on the island. Vaas attempts to drown Jason, burn him, and disorient him through hallucinations and staged executions. These moments reveal that his goal isn't simply to kill Jason. He wants to break him, mentally and emotionally. Through these encounters, it becomes clear that Jason's struggle with Vaas is not only a physical battle, but a fight to maintain his identity against someone determined to erase it. Jason storms Vaas's compound in a final, desperate assault. What follows is one of the most intense sequences in the game. A surreal knife fight, where Jason confronts visions of Vaas, reflecting his own descent into violence. In the end, Jason stabs Vaas in the chest. It should feel like victory, but it doesn't. Jason stands silent. There's no relief, no cheering. It's the moment he realizes he's changed irrevocably. The island has claimed him. This is where Jason ceases to be a tourist. He becomes what the island demanded, a survivor forged by blood and pain. With Vaas gone, Jason turns to Citra, leader of the Rakyat. She sees in him not a rescued victim, but a warrior, a means to an end for her vision of the island. Citra praises Jason, guides him, and draws him deeper into the island's culture and its dark traditions. She offers him a sense of belonging, of purpose. Meanwhile, Jason's friends beg him to leave. They see the change in him. They fear what he's becoming. But Jason hesitates. The island, with all its horrors and truths, has planted a seed in him. And now, he wonders if this new identity is his only chance to survive. Jason learns that the true villain is not Vaas, but Hoyt, the mastermind behind the island's slave trade and overall corruption. He infiltrates Hoyt's organization undercover, earning trust carefully, gathering evidence, and preparing for one final strike. During this mission, he discovers that Riley is alive, captured, imprisoned, and ready to be shipped off as part of the trafficking operation. Saving Riley becomes Jason's last tether to the person he once was. It becomes a mission not only of vengeance, but of redemption. In a brutal final confrontation, Jason duels Hoyt. He wins. He rescues Riley. They escape together, but Jason is hollow. The island's scars run too deep. It's no longer about saving lives or stopping crime. It's about survival and escape. With the danger behind them, Jason returns to his friends. They attempt to leave the island, but Citra intervenes. She sees in him not a freed man, but the warrior she believes the island needs. She gives Jason a final choice: leave the island with his friends and attempt to reclaim his life, or stay, embrace the warrior's path, and dedicate himself to the island and its people forever. Ending a save your friends. Jason chooses to leave the island with his friends. Citra is devastated by his decision, believing he is abandoning his destiny as the Rakyat's warrior. As Jason prepares to leave, Dennis, overwhelmed by devotion to Citra and furious at Jason's choice, attempts to kill him. He lunges forward with a knife, but Citra steps between them, protecting Jason. Dennis accidentally stabs Citra, mortally wounding her. Ending B joins Citra. Jason turns away from his old life completely. He kills his friends, pledges himself to the island, and accepts Citra's vision. In a tragic ritual, Jason becomes what the island wants: a warrior shaped by death and sacrifice. After a final ritual, she and Jason share an intimate moment, but immediately afterward, Citra kills Jason. Far Cry 3's story is about survival, but also about change, how trauma can reshape someone, and how a beautiful paradise can uncover the darkest parts of a person. Jason leaves the island changed forever, no matter how his story ends. Thanks for watching. Let me know which game I should recap next.